Yo, MbDub here, bringing you the third episode of our Middlesbrough Career Mode, and after that great second episode in which we won all 3 games, we're going to go ahead and try to follow that up with some more wins. But in this episode, we will start away at Wolverhampton, followed by a home game against Bristol City, and we will end the episode away in the Capital One Cup against Crystal Palace. Before getting into our first game, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the form that our players have been in by looking at that squad ranking. And as you see, Christian Stuani really stands out with that 7.1 rating for form. So maybe he will be rewarded in this episode and get some more time. Because of fatigue, I went ahead and put Ramirez and Adoma on our reserves and gave Andreas Pereira the start at attacking mid, as well as Stuani the start at left mid. Since Stuani's been in great form, it only makes sense to play him for this first match. But other than that, I kept the lineup pretty much the same as our first couple of league games since they have performed very well. So hopefully we can go into Wolverhampton and get the win. They find Sigurdsson out wide as Ayala's trying to run him down, and Sigurdsson finds Henry. They barely keep it in there. And Sigurdsson looks like he might be offsides, but he's not. And he gets the cross in. Wow, that was a tight one. But I think we do take care of it somehow. That was a great cross. Oh man. Really though? That's a good header. From that far back though? Man, that was a hell of a ball. But we weren't defending anything out there, we were defending the grass, but that was a hell of a ball. Agazi couldn't do much with that. That was a great finish too. But we go down 1-0. That kind of came out of nowhere. That's why I'm so surprised. It's just did not expect that to happen at all, but we're going to have to fight our way back into this game. And Downing does get it to Dessart, and now let's see if we can go ahead and get an attack jump started as Clayton finds Stuani, our man in form. He's not got many touches in the game, but he's taking it right at him when he does get the ball. And he finds Friend, as Friend has a little bit more pace than their defender. Back to Stuani, and he has time to put a shot on goal, and it is well defended there. Oh, horrible defense. I don't know what I was doing, man. Luckily, he didn't get on frame, but that was just not good by me. I just ran in and slid. That was actually a little closer than I thought. They do have Henry standing over the ball, who whips it in, and Agazi comes up big there. They do still have the ball with Sigurdsson going back wide to Henry, and Henry cuts it in. Zyro on the ball. Out to McDonald, who finds the Orfa. Let's see if we can put defense on him. Good work by Ayala there, and Agazi is able to handle it, so pretty good defending there. I'm going to go ahead and put some fresh legs out here in hopes that we can pull an equalizing goal. So I'm going to go ahead and put Nugent up top with Samper at the midfield so he can start some more creative play, and put Gnabry out wide to increase our speed going forward. So hopefully we can start running at their defense. Finds Sigurdsson, and Ayala couldn't quite get a good challenge in there. He crosses. That's a great ball. Great save there by Agazi. He came up huge. I thought that was for sure a goal. Wallace on the ball over to Henry, and Samper does get a big win there as we're up and away now. And hopefully Gnabry can keep that run going, and he finds Nugent, who is in the box and can't quite get it on frame, but he does win a corner kick there. Great ball there by Samper, but couldn't quite get away from their defender. And hopefully we can do something here as we have Stuani on the ball, and he whips it in and finds Gnabry, who gets the header, and Williamson is there to take care of it. Another close opportunity there, and he goes wide on him, does get it around him, and now I kind of want to take it at him, and we do maybe get a penalty here. Is it just outside the box? That's a penalty, ref. Give it to us. And it's a yellow card, but it looks like it's just outside the box, as Serge does a really good job there, and it is. But this is a pretty good position, so hopefully we get a good ball in here. And Stuani's there to take it. He crosses in. That's a good ball, but it looks like Orfa takes care of it. I wish that was a penalty. We needed that. And we do end here losing 1-0. It was disappointing. We put up a good fight, but they did get that goal just before half. Of course, I'm not satisfied with the result, but we still played pretty well, and there's a couple chances there that we were really close, and if we got that penalty at the end, that would have helped out. But let's check out our match facts, as they did get the slight edge in possession, but we did put all of our shots on frame. Our efficiency in front of goal has been pretty good, but we did not put one in the back of the net this time, as they do preserve the shutout. So their player of the game is Matt Conaughey, who is their center back. He got an 8.0, which is a very high rating. As you see, he did get an assist, and he did preserve that clean sheet. So their whole back line did a great job, as they did cut us short from getting 3 points. After coming off that loss, it looks like we received another loan offer, and this one is for Jonathan Byrne, our 20-year-old center back for Bury, a 1-year loan. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. We want all of our young players off to gain experience. Before getting into this next game, I'm going to go ahead and show you another big transfer that occurred, and it is Mario Götze going to Atletico Madrid. It looks like Bayern is clearing house as they sold 2 elite players in Robin and Götze for a lot of money. So I'm curious to see what they're planning on doing with all that cash. But going into our second game, we will be playing Bristol City at home. This is a must-win in my opinion to really stay in this early title run, as losing that game was a pretty big loss of points. But we'll go ahead and start with that same starting lineup we did on our first couple of games, with Ramirez and Adoma back after taking a rest because they were fatigued, and hopefully this lineup is a little bit more productive than our last. And we can find Adoma out wide. A bad touch there by Adoma as Matthews is able to run on, but gives it right away to Williams as it falls to Gaston, back to Reed, and now we're opened up, and a good save by Igazi. Man, this is going back and forth there, and we just ended up on the short end of the stick, but a good save there by the keeper once again. When we take a look at this shot, it's just over him, and a nice one-handed save there. We have Stuart Downing standing over the ball. He gets it into the box, and Ayala's there, but it falls to Rhodes as our striker does get a great shot there, finds the back post, and we are up 1-0. That was a great goal, great volley there, and lucked out a little bit how it bounced through. But I'll take a goal anytime, any day, as it does bounce through and he gets that right-footed volley to the back post. Great job there by our striker, and he does get his second goal in the FL Championship. Now we got Friend trying to recover as Matthews is just a little bit too pacey for him. He sends the ball in, and Ensu goes up and takes care of it quite well. Got Gaston Ramirez on the ball. Good ball there to find Rhodes. Let's see if Rhodes has the pace to get away from him. It looks like he does. And do they call a penalty here? They do call a penalty. That looked really soft as he was just pulling on Rhodes' jersey. And we do luck out a little bit here. That was one of the softest PKs I've ever earned. I'll have to take a look at this again to make sure, but Rhodes did a good job there of just running and keeping his feet. Usually the forward goes down, but he just decided to keep his feet. As you can see, he was pushing on him a little bit and went into him just a tad. It did not look that bad, but I'll take it. And we have Jordan Rhodes standing over the ball, and he goes ahead and takes it and puts it left, and we do get another goal here to go up 2-0 at home. Got Tom. Oh, they found it inside, and he can't quite finish it. That was a golden opportunity for them, and poor defending by us. And we definitely should have been punished there, but the forward does a very poor job of putting that on frame. And Ayala runs onto it, finding Adoma, who has George Friend ahead of him. Got Friend on the ball. He cuts in and has time to put a shot on goal, and Donald makes a good save there. Oh, great challenge there by Friend, going right through him. And he does find Jordan Rhodes, who can cross it into Stuart Downing, who can't quite get there. We'll go ahead and get some fresh legs in there. I'm going to put Nugent up top and give Sergi Samper some time in that defensive mid role. And lastly, let's go ahead and get Andreas Pereira some time at attacking mid. We got Pierce on the ball, goes wide to Brian, who crosses it in, and Williams takes care of it in the air. And Adoma can't quite get it, and Agazi barely keeps it out of the goal. It looked like he was going to back in there right for a second. I've never had that happen where the goalkeeper will back into the goal, but you never know what can happen in FIFA, you know. You got Reed on the ball, goes wide to Tomlin with Friend on him, and it falls right to Friend, and Agazi's able to go away with it quite well. And I see Nugent up top, and Agazi has a great punt there to find Nugent's feet. And Nugent is able to get some space here and finds Andreas Pereira, who then takes the shot, and it's a great finish there, making it 3-0. The youngster, Andreas Pereira, gets another goal here, and it is just an all-around great game here. 3 goals in this game, and we still have the shutout as Andreas Pereira takes the touch, and it is a great finish to the right side of the goal, and it gives Andreas Pereira his first goal in the championship, as he's already scored one in the Capital One Cup. They have O'Donnell on the ball, and the game ends here 3-0. A great win here to get 3 points. And as you see, they did have possession. That's been a trend so far with this team. But we did get 5 shots on target. The man of the match was once again Michael Agazi, who had a match rating of 8.6. He got the shutout and had some great saves, as he did catch 4 shots and parried 3. Yet again, we have received another loan offer, this time for James Husband, who is looking to go over to Wolverhampton, the team that beat us, for a 1-year loan. I'm okay with that as long as he does gain experience, so I'll accept that. Our last match of the episode is away against Crystal Palace. It is a Capital One Cup match, so we're hoping to get to round 3 of this cup. And remember, we did make our reserves lineup for this cup run. So we're going to go ahead and start with these players we have here. A lot of our youngsters in here again. This is not our traditional lineup, but it did very well in our first Capital One Cup match against Millwall. And I'm hoping to get Sergi Samper back in good form, as he's played horribly so far during this career series. But hopefully this win will go ahead and boost all these players up. And I'm optimistic ahead of this game, as we did just come off of that 3-0 win. So I'm hoping that that doesn't prove me wrong. Samper with another good win there, who finds Leadbiter, and then Leadbiter lays it off to Delate. And now we have Gnabry with a little bit of time and space, and Gnabry looks wide, and we can find Stuani. It's a great ball there, and Stuani plays it over to Nugent, who turns and can't quite get a shot going towards goal, as it is deflected up, and the keeper takes care of it quite easily. Sergi Samper looks like he is going to be done for the game. He picked up a little injury earlier, and he now went down. That is a big loss, because he's the guy I really wanted to get in form. But I'll go ahead and put Forshaw in for him, and hopefully he serves as a good replacement. Because we're kind of at a standstill now, I'm going to go ahead and rotate our players in, and I'll put Kike Sola up top, and then I will go ahead and get Iwobi in here. I'll take out Pereira, but I'll move Stuani at attacking mid, and hopefully we can have a lot more pace going at their keeper and create some goals. We were just not being productive at all so far, so hopefully this lineup can change things. They have Cabai on the ball, and Leadbiter goes in strongly, finds Stuani, and Stuani wide steps the defender and does pick up the foul here. And hopefully he's not injured. Doesn't look like he is, but it is a great position here to put something on frame. As we go ahead and check out who our taker is, and we should leave Stuani on the... I'm going to go ahead and put Forshaw on this shot. Pretty decent all-around free kick stats, and let's see if we can put it in that top left corner. As he steps over it, takes it, and it is a goal. Forshaw comes off the bench and scores a great free kick goal. I'm so happy with that decision to make him take it. And let's look at this once again. That was just very well done, as he gets it up and over the wall and gets it to that left side of the goal. Great job there. And maybe he just earned himself some more time. That was just a great shot. And he does get his first goal in the Capital One Cup, as we are up 1-0 against Crystal Palace. We got Balassi, who crossed it in to Adebayor, and it's back to Balassi, who gets a cross in, and come on. Dan comes up with a goal. And Zaha cut in and hits in the cross. Demia does well to get up. And now Adebayor is in front of goal, but Callis comes away with it, and Stuani ends up on the ball, plays it over the top, and Kike Sola barely gets through here in extra time, and it is a penalty kick here in the bonus time of the half, and we do have a chance to win this game at the very end, as their captain goes in poorly and takes out Kike Sola. I really cannot believe it. I thought we were for sure going into OT, but we lucked out here. And let's take a look at this foul once again. As you see, their defender goes right in and does not get the ball at all, takes out Kike Sola. So hopefully we can capitalize here as S1E is standing over this penalty kick, and we take it and we go ahead and put it to the right side as we do score here, and we go up 2-1 in this thriller of a match, and hopefully we can sustain this victory. It's been a great match, and we are about to beat our first Premier League side. Very exciting time here, especially since it is an away game. And it does end here 2-1, seconds after we scored that penalty kick. A great result here. We do move on to the third round of the Capital One Cup match, and at least we can end the episode with a win after losing that first game against Wolverhampton. But let's go ahead and take a look at these match facts, and as you see, there weren't many shots involved in this game. Possession was pretty tight as well, so not much going on, but there were some great goals involved. Let's check out the man of the match, and it looks to be Mr. Adam Forshaw, who came off the bench for an injured Sergi Samper and scores a free kick goal with a match rating of 7.7. He had himself a hell of a game. Sergi Samper's injury seems to be quite minor, as it is just a bruised shoulder and he'll be out for only 9 days, so he should be back and ready to play in about a week or so. Taking a look at our league table so far, it is a very close race up top. As you see, there are 4 teams with 10 points, and those teams are Hull, Cardiff, Brentford, and Derby, and we are closely behind in 5th place with 9 points. This is not going to be an easy ride to win this league, as there are 24 teams in total. There's a lot of competition here, and honestly, one game can change the whole entire standings. So every game will be important here, as you see with how close this table is. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Guys, feel free to comment below with any suggestions. Also, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like my content. But guys, thank you for watching. For now though, take it easy.